What if I told you that your biggest fear as an artist can actually be your greatest superpower? The music industry can feel like an endless ocean of talent, and the idea of niching down might sound like you're shrinking your possibilities. In fact, that thing you're afraid might limit your audience could be exactly what makes them fall in love with your music. So today we are going to look at some of the fears that holds back so many talented artists from truly shining, and why embracing your uniqueness could be the unleashing of your greatest strength. Hey, my name is Michael and welcome to Rocky Mike Entertainment. In this channel, I'll be your music growth partner, helping artists and musicians unlock their full potential in the ever-evolving and dynamic music industry. If you need professional tips and guidance to skyrocket your music career, behind-the-scenes glimpses of music production magic, inspiring stories and insight from creators, live drumming session, tutorial, and more, then hit the subscription button to subscribe to this channel. Rocky Mike Entertainment believes in empowering artists, and our goal is to make your creative vision a sustainable reality. But if I focus on one style, won't I lose opportunity? It's a question I often hear artists struggle with. Now, I want you to picture the artists you admire most. What makes them special? I can bet for sure that they don't sound like everyone. Rather, it's that unmistakable something that makes them distinct. Now, I will give you 5 personal responses from 2 perspectives: the artist's thought process and the reality check. The first of my list is fear of losing opportunities. Now, the thought process for many artists is that focusing on a specific genre, sound, or identity will close doors to other opportunities. They fear being boxed in or limiting their potential audience. But the reality is, in a world overflowing with content, being a jack of all trades often makes it harder to stand out. However, a well-defined niche creates clarity for listeners, curators, and industry professionals. In fact, fans gravitate towards artists who provide a consistent and recognizable experience. Always remember that you can always evolve and expand once you've built a solid foundation. Number 2, pressure to appeal to everyone. The thought process is social media and streaming platform has created an illusion that more exposure equates to more success, and artists now feel pressure to make music that appeals to a wide variety of tastes in order to gain followers and streams. But the reality is, trying to please everyone can dilute your artistic identity. By focusing on a niche, you can build a loyal community of fans who genuinely love your art. These dedicated followers will support your growth more than a fleeting mass audience. Number 3, fear of missing out. And now the thought process is artists often feel they are missing out on trends or opportunities by choosing one path. They worry about being left behind in a fast-moving industry. However, the reality check is that trends come and go, but a strong brand and clear identity have staying power. By creating timeless art that reflects your niche, you position yourself as a leader rather than a follower. Next on my list is misconception about niching down. The thought process is some artists believe niching down means locking themselves into one genre or style forever. However, the reality check is that niching down is about creating a strong starting point. It's like when building a house, you first lay a solid foundation, but you can always add more room as you grow. So, defining your niche doesn't mean abandoning versatility, only means mastering one lane before exploring others. Next on my list is self-doubt and imposter syndrome. And the thought process is artists sometimes feel they are not good enough in a specific niche to compete with others already excelling there. And this can lead to indecision and fear of committing to a specific style or genre. However, the reality check is that every successful artist started somewhere. Your unique perspective and experience helps shape your niche in ways no one else can replicate. The key is to focus on progress over perfection. In summary, the fear of niching down shouldn't just be about music. It reflects your identity. It's about having the courage to say, "This is who I am," in a world that often encourages us to be everything to everyone. And by doing so, you make it easier for fans to find you, industry professionals to support you, and for you to stay grounded on your artistic vision. Now, let's look at the benefit of defining your artistic identity so that we can flip this fear into opportunities. First of my list is stronger fan connection. When you have a clear artistic identity, you attract listeners who deeply resonate with your specific message and sound. They become not just casual listeners, but devoted fans who will support your journey because they feel personally connected to your authenticity. Next, marketing clarity. So gone are the days of confusing messaging. When you know exactly who you are as an artist, every social media post, every press release, every piece of content flows naturally. You are no longer trying to be everything to everyone. Third, industry recognition. Labels, playlist curators, and media outlets love artists they can easily categorize and pitch. Having a defined niche makes you identifiable in an overcrowded industry. Fourth, creative freedom. Here's the beautiful irony. When you define your lane, you actually gain more creative freedom within it. You can experiment and push boundaries while staying true to your core sound. And fifth, collaboration opportunities. Other artists and producers in your niche will recognize you as a specialist, which will lead to meaningful collaboration. You become the go-to person for your specific style. And finally, career longevity. Artists with a clear identity tend to build more sustainable careers. Why? Because they are not constantly chasing trends. Rather, they are setting them within their niche. Now, let's quickly look at steps to discover your unique sound. Number one, reflect on your influences. First, identify the artists, genre, and styles that inspire you most, and create what I called an influence map, where you pick your top 3 to 5 favorite artists and analyze specifically so that you can know what draws you to each one of them. Is it their lyrics? Is it their production style? Is it their emotional delivery? The magic happens when you start seeing patterns in what captivates you across this artist. Number two, embrace your personal story. I want you to ask yourself, what story do I actually want to tell? What life experiences do you have that no one else does? That unique perspective is actually gold. Maybe it can be your small town upbringing, your cultural background, or even your values. This element can shape your artistic narrative in powerful ways. So next on my list is collaboration with other creative players. Now, working with diverse creative like musicians, producers, or songwriters exposes you to new perspectives and techniques in the artistic world, which will help you refine your style and deliver untapped aspects to your creativity. Now, speaking of discovering your unique sound, it is absolutely important that you find and work with someone who aligns with your vision and can polish your unique sound. And that is where many artists miss it, and it's totally understandable. The right producer isn't just a technical collaborator, they are a partner in crafting your artistic identity. And that is why I've created a free guide, 10 questions to ask before choosing a producer. In this guide, you will find good questions developed through years of experience, and you can grab this free guide by clicking in the link in the description below. Trust me, having this question in your pocket will save you time, money, and potential creative frustration. So next on my list is listen to feedback, but trust yourself. Share your music with trusted friends, fans, or mentor to gather constructive feedbacks. While others' opinions are valuable, prioritize your instinct and stay true to what feels authentic. And finally, develop a signature style. Experiment with distinctive musical traits such as a unique vocal delivery or a signature production technique to make your music recognizable. So before we wrap up today, I want you to remember something important. Your unique sound isn't a limitation, it is your superpower. It's the thing that will make people stop scrolling, stop whatever they are doing, and really listen. Because in a world full of copycat, authenticity isn't just refreshing, it is game changing. So take the first step and start exploring your true sound. Remember, you don't need to have it all figured out right away. Your niche will evolve as you grow, and that is perfectly okay. If you found value into this video, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't forget to grab your free guide on choosing the right producer. The link is in the description below. This is Michael from Rocky Mike Entertainment reminding you that your uniqueness isn't just your strength, it's your golden ticket to stand out in this beautiful and dynamic music industry. See you in our next video.